Greetings everyone, I am Lady Ray Ashlyn Dragonelf, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe with the notification bell. I typically will upload a vlog once a week. My goal is to upload them specifically on Mondays, but sometimes stuff happens. Like past couple of vlogs, I think I uploaded on Tuesday because I was occupied on Mondays. Last week, I did miss uploading my vlog. I was in a really rough spot. I could not think clearly. So yeah, I missed doing a vlog last week. So yeah, now this week I'm gonna be letting you all know what happened. But anyways, there's a bunch of other stuff on my channel that you can check out. I have Team Fortress 2 stuff, a little bit of Overwatch, Minecraft. I've got a wide variety of random videos that you can check out, a bunch of gaming videos. I've also got saved playlists of walkthroughs of games that I like, and I really just like watching the walkthroughs of games because then I can see the story of it when I can't purchase the game myself. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. There's also music. Yeah, feel free to check out my channel, see what all is there. But anyways, about today's vlog. Why I hit rock bottom, why there were shenanigans, and what is this exciting news that I am going to be sharing with all of you. Well, I hit rock bottom last week the roughest. I think part of this is a taboo point right here in some cultures, but I'm going to say it anyways. For us women, when we're on our period, especially the first few days, it seems, we aren't exactly level-headed and thinking rationally and such. So last week I was on my period. At the beginning of the week, I was at the beginning of my period, so I was really not stable in the head. So I was feeling emotions a lot harder than I would have otherwise. I really just did not know what to do with myself. I have officially decided to not concern myself with a school this coming fall semester. I am not in a position and have the skills required to do an online course. As it is, if say like part of my archery class was done at school at Las Positas College, I would have to catch buses from where I live to the college, and who knows just how clean those are. With the pandemic currently, it's a risk I'm not willing to take. So I'm not going to continue my classes into the fall. I'm going to try again in the spring though. But yeah, the school was really big foundation for me while I was still attending it before I had to drop my class this last spring. I was extremely stressed when everything switched to online, but once I dropped my class I was fine. I settled. But yeah, I really did not know what to do with myself. I had started, as if any of you are following me on Instagram, Twitter, I'm on Facebook. I just don't have that one linked because that's more main towards family, friends, and certain people out of communities that I'm a part of. But I'm also part of like 2 groups that are on Facebook that I've been posting my daily hand art series in, and on a Discord channel server that I'm on for my kinship for Lord of the Rings Online. I've been sharing my daily hand art series on there. So I have, at the time of the recording of this video, I have 19 completed. Today's is going to be different because I have an announcement I'm going to be making to build a foundation for my exciting news that I'm going to be talking about later in this video. But I have been consulting with a transformation life coach, expressing my difficulties, which with me it's always been, I felt repetitive talking about my difficulties and stuff that's going on, but the problem was I just did not know what to do with myself. I did not know how to change. It's like, even if I like gained a bit of information about it, it didn't always stick. Fortunately for me, I was able to fish out a few papers that I received from a dietitian about how to help better organize my food intake and such. So that has helped a bit. So I'm really trying to keep a better eye on things, on what I eat. Because I had to dig that out. As I said, I forgot. I'm forgetful of stuff. So, yeah. But anyways, talking with a transformation life coach has been very helpful. And they told me that, first of all, I need money. Because I am highly dependent on my parents to purchase things for me. And, yeah, so they told me that. And to get a job, which I will get to that later in the video. That'll be towards the end of this video that I will go into that bit of detail on. Okay, so gaming shenanigans. I had paused playing Lord of the Rings Online because I was trying to focus on getting GTA 5 to run and play, which I could not get it to run on my laptop. There was some sort of bug in it, but I was able to get it run on my brother's laptop and his desktop. And so I was able to play it off of those. Now, my brother, he was home over this past weekend? Or was it the week before? Weekend before. I got confused on the dates. But he was home over one of the weekends, and he helped me figure it out. I played on his laptop while he was on his desktop, and our dad, was on his desktop. So, it was a bit difficult figuring out the tutorial and how long that would go. I ended up skipping the tutorial after I recreated my character because I hated how sunken in the cheeks were. I goofed up on that. But, anyways, I ended up stealing a car. I raced over to where my dad and brother were, and they're... No, wait a second. Okay, I hitched a ride with my dad. He ended up going off to complete a mission, and there's a bag that he needed me to grab. So I went ahead and grabbed it for him, and we drove over to I think it was his nightclub. I don't know what is there. I think it was his nightclub. But because I wasn't a part of his crew, I couldn't deliver the package for him, so I had to die so he can grab the package. But I proceeded to pop him in the head. I pulled out my gun and I put a hole in his head. And then after that, I was running around and I proceeded to steal my brother's car. I do not know which one it is, but it's one where it's got a booster that'll make you go fast, and it's also... He got this through the casino. Either my dad or brother got it through the casino. I don't remember who. But there's also one where it can launches you straight up. And so I was running around with that, playing around with that. Ran into my brother, which he was telling me that he was going to cremate me as a welcoming to playing GTA 5. Something to that effect. But it took him a bit before he finally got there. And I remember one time when he did run into me, I had jumped just in time that I ended up spinning. It was like a starfish, like spinning around in circles before I landed on the road after he crashed into me. Now, I'd purchased my own car, and I also got a motorcycle. With the motorcycle, I decided that I would make a goal of when I first purchased my own personal motorcycle on GTA 5, I would eat a pickle and listen to the motorcycle song by, I forget who. Oh, well, I'll put up a thingy up there to the song, so all of you can listen to it. But and even though I was not accurate about the pickle, because in the song it is saying that don't want a pickle when I ride my motorcycle. I wanted a pickle while I rode my motorcycle while I listened to that song. So I did that, which was a lot of fun doing that. If any of you have played the game, you would know that there's in the nightclub there's the bars in it. The first time I went into my brother's nightclub, I went straight to the bar and was already getting snockered. And my mom goes and hollers from the other room, "Are you getting yourself snockered?" "Yeah." "What else are you supposed to do if there's a bar there?" So I got myself snockered. And when I was able to get a makeup bath, I ended up landing in a couple of places. I did land in the restroom, and then, if those of you who know where the nightclub is, you surely should know where the Air Force base, or the military air base, with all the hangars where you can purchase a hangar and store your own aircrafts. Well, I ended up like just southeast of there. And so my dad, he went and grabbed my car, which was parked, I think, like right outside the front door of his nightclub. And he went and picked me up. It was a bit of a drive. I was clear over there. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, when I think it was the first time I went into his nightclub, he had driven up to the front of where the front door. He was getting out of his car, and I plowed into him because where I was located, I was so close to where he stepped out at. He was complaining about it. So yeah, I was having fun with that. There's a bit of shenanigans. I haven't really done missions on it, but I'm getting there. Now, as for Lord of the Rings Online, tomorrow I am going to be playing Lord of the Rings Online, because it's been like over a week, I don't know, since I last played it, and I need to get back on there and hang out with friends, do some more questing, level up and all that fun stuff. Okay, so which one do I want to do next? One or two? Two. Okay, so on DeviantArt, I was following this artist, really cool artist, that they ended up leaving DeviantArt when DeviantArt just changed and got crappy, and they're on the account for Affinity, which I've looked at. I've been following their stuff on there, even though I don't have an account, but I've also seen that there's a lot of amazing furry art on there, and so I've decided that that I will go ahead and eventually, coming soonish, make an account on For Affinity, so I can comment on their art and also other people's art, which is amazing art, and also post like furry arts my own too, which I do have a dragon form for Lady Ray. I've not truly redesigned it yet, but I have my basis of Lady Ray's dragon form based on my previous design for Gurray, and then a redesign that I had been working on for her. So yeah, I'm gonna redesign that, and that'll probably be like my first post of Lady Ray's dragon form, with maybe not Anthro. I do not know at this point in time. But yeah, I'm gonna have an account on there. I'm gonna have to update all my check me out at these sites, so people can check me out there too. That one's definitely going to be specifically furry art, but I've been wondering about creating like my Hyperion characters, turning them into furries, which my character Kiara, she can already turn into a raven, and her lich form is like a raven, because she's got the skull of a raven, and also has these bird wings on her back. Okay, next, the Hyperion community has grown substantially. Oh my gosh, it wasn't even as huge as it is now at the beginning of the year. A goal had been made to reach 100,000 by, I think it was December, and we have already hit 100,000 subscribers on Morg Official's channel, which I will put up there. And it was a serious collective achievement, because what was going on was Morg was giving out uploading a lot of content over time, and people were seeing it, people were sharing it, conversing about it with each other, drawing people in to see it and all that. And the numbers of people that we have in our community skyrocketed over these past months. And so Morgan Official, he ended up receiving the Silver Award for 100K subscribers on his YouTube channel. And so, yeah, it was a collective accomplishment. He was definitely pointing out that fact quite a lot. It's exciting that we did reach this far. And I ended up drawing a art piece tribute to that fact on Saturday. That was 2 days in a row following that one that I did Hyperion art. But I will pop that art piece up here, but you can also, I clunked my glasses. You can also find my this art piece on my LO Facebook, the groups I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I drew a blank apparently. Okay, so now another really exciting bit of news here is the Hyperion Community reaching 100K subscribers on Morgan Official's channel, showing how much we have grown over the past 6-7 months. That is flat out impressive. Now, the last exciting news that I'm going to go over in this particular vlog is what job I'm going to have that, as the Transformation Life Coach had suggested that I do. They just suggested to get a job, but what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be opening up an online store for starting with my daily hand art series. I really want to keep the original drawings because these mean a ton to me, because they are therapy. They are flat out therapeutic art pieces for me to have this daily art series. Wow, yeah, I'm going to be holding on to the originals, but my plan is to make copies of these originals so that I can sell multiple ones of these, of my series, installments, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to be selling copies. I'm currently going to be putting out, like, somehow gathering information on how much of what art piece should I stock up for now, and the people that are following me that have seen my art series, because I'm starting out new and fresh. I want to have, like, some of the main stuff covered of what people are interested in. As I said, at the time of this video being recorded, there was 19 in the series. Is going to continue daily, but I'm going to start by selling of the first 19 drawings. So any of them after today, I'm not going to be selling just yet. But yeah. So yeah, my shop is going to be called Lady Ray's Art Shop. So yeah, I'm nervous. I am really nervous about having my own store and such. I've not done this thing. I need to do research on where's, like, a good place to make copies of the stuff, what are prices, which I've already got an idea of a store to go to. Yesterday I have, underneath that mess, there's 2 drawers on my desk. I cleaned out them and organized them so that I can have one of the drawers for the shop specifically. But in those drawers I actually have art from years ago that I still have the notebooks that I drew those in. Okay, I'm sidetracking a little bit. I'm still in the process of making my website for my shop, but that will happen when it's ready. I'm planning on gathering information on who's interested in what, of my series for about a week to have like a really good idea of who's interested in what and all that, and how much of which art piece do I should I get copies of, like how many copies and stuff. Yeah, I'm excited because I know there are people that are interested in purchasing some of my art pieces, so really doing this will also give them a copy of the art piece. Now I do know that my art piece, I Love You Mom, is a gift specifically for someone. I am going to be selling copies of that, but I'll give, if the individual that I made this for would like a copy of it, I will give it to them for free. It's that's like the only exception that I'm going to, if the art piece is a gift to somebody, I will give it to them for free. Other than that, you're going to have to purchase it. I really do not know how to price my drawings. I also need to look at how much it's going to cost to make these copies of the series, so I can plan accordingly of how much I'm going to charge, because I do want to be able to cover all the expenditures for maintaining my website and for also getting these copies so then I can mail them, and also I'm going to have to look into how much it's going to cost to mail this stuff out. So yeah, there's going to be prices up in the air currently. But if you want to go ahead and comment down below how much you would think that you would pay for it, go ahead, because that'll give me like a starting idea, like around where I would charge for it. But at the same time, as I pointed out, I've got to look at my other expenditures, because I want to cover all of those and also have some to save up from. So, well, that is that. And yep, that is that. Well, I will go ahead and see all of you in the next vlog. I'll chat with everybody elsewhere and all that. You can check out my channel at this button over here, and my, of course, as usual, my vlog playlist is right here as well. That's it. Ad Astra, to the stars.